Oh, baby. What's that? +4 levels. So, this guy is going to be our favorite Argent out of the Squawk Squad. But, you know, they're both going to be kind of awesome. So, I can't complain. What do we got to do to get the fire going? We just need some basic fire. We got to gather up some rocks, right? We got to get some stone, wood, thatch, and flint. So, let's actually get the thatch and wood real quick. Do that, and then we'll actually go around and try to hunt some of those stegos down there with our Rex and potentially get some more raw prime meat and just be a bit more active in the process of getting our Argentavises. And that way it'll not only be quicker, but it'll actually be quicker and we can be a little bit more involved, which is kind of a double whammy. I like that. You know what else I like is having a campfire. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Okay, no, that was arguably better. Oh, hey, our bow broke. How convenient. That thing broke after we tamed those last couple Argentavises, or we knocked them out. That's kind of actually insane timing when you think about it. We should not be alive. We should start a fucking reality show about our story. Oh wait, does a YouTube video count as a reality show? 'Cause if so, hey, here we are. Okay, come on, let's get this campfire. And we should have the wood to actually fuel it. This will hopefully keep us warm. And after that, we'll head down. I saw some stegos down there. Stegos drop prime meats. With the slightly increased resource gathering, it'll be good. But yeah, like I was saying, with the mods and okay, I thought one of the Argentavis disappeared. With the mods and stuff, let me know what you'd want to see there because it's a cool potential thing to check out. Like I already do stuff with the dossiers, I do stuff with the core gameplay, I do stuff with the updates. So I guess mods is something that, you know, I haven't even like mentioned or touched at all, and that's like, you know, very different, and I gotta get this food going like ASAP. Like please, we're not doing too good when it comes to the health situation. Give me some food right now. I'm actually gonna take a second stack of meat here and try to throw it onto this, and then any second now we should have our first cooked meat and we can begin the recovery process from malnourishment to being slightly overweight. But hey, better be slightly overweight than dying of hunger. And that's what I say. There's probably a reason no one else says that. At least to my knowledge. Alright, raw prime meat. Come on, not raw prime. I wish this was raw prime. Raw meat. Just cook. Cook. I need you to cook. Okay, there we go. Starvation be gone! Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. These guys doing pretty good. This one's gonna take a little bit longer, but nonetheless, as long as we narc it up a little bit. How much do we even have to narc it? I don't think anything crazy. We should be good to go in reality. This one, oh, this one has way less torpor too. Yeah. So the stats on this guy, what is it? 460 base health compared to him. What's his base health? 520. Okay, so a little bit different. Stamina wise, 975. This one's 825. So ooh, that one. It's a lot higher, and then the fact that the taming effectiveness and the amount of levels these guys are going to get, they're going to be in a pretty good situation. I'm starving again? How? Game, you're joking me. How am I? Is it because of the cold? I'm standing like next to a fire, and I'm cold. Okay, I see your poop, sexy. I see it rolling down. Don't worry. I see that you're attention whoring, but I don't want to see it right now. Come on, you Argents. Look at that. That one's like 40%. This one's like maybe 25. Yeah, this one's about 25. This one's definitely going to take longer. We got to shovel more prime meat into him. They're both girls. Into her. And, alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw Gamma on 4. Pardon the cheatsy McDoodles. We got to do this. Actually, we got to get some more food in us first. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that screen's so bright. Anyways, actually, yeah, I think we're going to wait for this fire to actually produce some food for us. And then, after that's done, we'll hop onto Sexy Rexy, go try to get some raw prime meat, and speed up this process a little bit. So, I'll talk to you guys as soon as we get some meat. Alright, boys. We're back. This is still going kind of well. This guy's at, like, 60%. This guy over here is at, like, give or take 30, maybe 35%. So before we leave them off, we're going to go ahead and pour them up a little bit more with some of those narcotics just to make sure that they don't become conscious while we are gone. And we're going to go away from this area that's quite literally freezing our tits off and turning them diamond hard. We're actually going to go down into the grasslands where we will not be freezing and constantly losing hunger because that's actually one of the biggest nuisances ever. And we're going to be trying to hunt up some bigger animals. And by that I mean Anything that can drop prime meat, I'm cool with, because I just want to get these things, you know, bang, bang. Hey, I killed a dodo. Sorry, Mr. Dodo. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Anyways, I just want to go ahead and find ourselves some, you know, stuff that drops prime meat. And once we find that, just kill it, get its meat, and take it from there. That's where we're at. And there's actually a couple gorillas here. Wow, and I think I actually see a monkey. He's getting attacked by a raptor, though. That's unfortunate. I was going to think about taming him. That's not happening. And the mammoth. Does the mammoth drop prime meat? I believe so. I think the mammoth does have a chance. Let's do this. Let's take this motherfucker out. And as you can see here, mammoths actually spawn by us, which is very useful because we're going to be definitely taming one in the future. So just knowing that, you know, it's an option, that it's there. It's very good for us because we do want it for his wood abilities. And already right off the bat, we got, 4 raw prime meats, and we're going to be throwing all of that into the higher level Argentavis just because it is going to take them a hell of a lot longer to actually get tamed, and I would like to finish this tame as soon as possible. So I think it will be most efficient to give all of that. Oh, we pissed off the carrot, not the Keratin tribe, the Trike tribe. Isn't that cute? You're ganging up against a T-Rex. You guys are geniuses, really. These Trikes deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. They deserve scholarly awards and the highest of honors for being absolutely stupid. So, sorry, Trikes. Anyways, let's get these raw prime back into them as soon as possible. And next time that I level up this T-Rex, all I'm going to focus on with this goddamn T-Rex is stamina because, it is a struggle. I mean, I don't think... The thing with getting more stamina for the T-Rex, though, is that as it increases, it will give him more max and more to play with, but that also means it's going to take him longer to fully refill on said stamina. So it's kind of like a double whammy, and it just kind of... Or will it? Does he regen stamina faster if you up his max stamina? That's also something I'm kind of curious of, but I just hate how fast it goes out. It's so inconvenient, seriously. And, you know, it would be inconvenient if these Argentavises got attacked by Sabertooths. That'd be awful. That really would. Okay, you know what else would be awful? Getting stuck on a rock. Jesus Christ, this is like a minefield of rocks. You know, except instead of blowing up, you get your foot stubbed. And after that, it's game over, man. You ever stub your toe? Rip-y-dippy. That's all I can say. All right, you know, I'm just going to leave you here. I'll be back. Actually, no, I don't want to leave them here. We do want to get absolutely as close as possible to the Argentavises. So when we drop off the meat, it's a very kind of simultaneous. So let's make sure that we do this ASAP, like ASAP Rocky. And bang, 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 bang. We got the meat. We got to go. We got the goods. Get it in. Transfer it. All right. Is he going to eat all of the prime meat before it goes bad? Honestly, probably not. He will actually get one of them. Out of curiosity, how much will the prime meat help him? If it does go in. It's obviously going to be more, but how much more will his taming go up? So he's already past 50%. A couple more prime meats in, and he might actually be able to catch up to this Argentavis, who is doing pretty good. We will narc him up a little bit more. And after this, we will go probably for like one more hunting run. And the good thing about these hunting runs, too, is not only will it up... these guys if we get prime meat, it will not only up their taming time in a good way, but it will also get us XP, which we need because we're trying to level up, and it'll just make us overall more involved in the process, which is always cool. It's better than sitting around down our asses right next to them. So I always like that. There's a stego here, prime for the picking, and this stego is about to be 50 shades of fucked because he's done. He's done. If you think you can... Okay, I see you. He's running. He sees the T-Rex. He's just like, ah, shit. My day just got 25 times worse. And I'm like, I'd wager 26 times worse because this stego, oh, look at that. Look at how cute. It's a little place. I don't know. That's like, I guess someone probably had that built for while they were taming an Argentavis or something. But yeah, I'll just go ahead, and this fuck gave us 1 raw prime meat. Thank you. You are such a cool dude. What a nice stego giving us that 1 prime meat, but I'm not going to complain. Let's relay it back and just get it back where it belongs ASAP. And make sure that as much of this prime meat gets eaten up as possible. And we'll be done with these Argentavises. And I don't know when we get the Argentavis saddle. I think it's level 50? 50 or 55 is the Argentavis. So we're not quite there unless I'm mistaken. I mean, we might be mistaken. Maybe if we scroll down to the bottom... we got the Mammoth saddle and the Megalodon saddle along with the Sabertooth saddle, but no Argentavis quite yet. It's either 50 or 55. I'm not 100% sure, but We'll come up on it soon. At the very least, though, we are going to have our Argentavises ready to go once we get that points. And I think the next thing we're going to do flat out after we tame these two is just focus on those levels. Because as soon as we need those levels, not only for the update now, we need them for some saddles for these guys. And, woo-wee, it's going to be nice. Okay, I should probably take out the prime meat first before doing anything like that. And, there we go. Let's take out that raw prime. Wow, this inventory is massive. It's so big, it's just like, oh, Jesus. And let's throw this one in. That one's gonna go bad in 4 minutes. Will he finish it in time? Maybe. Maybe he will. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. Worst case, we'll leave him there. He'll eat them, and it'll all go well. It's all good in the hood. He's kind of catching up to the taming time. Not really. This one's gonna definitely be tamed first, but we can at the very least go and see if we can't find ourselves one more. What the fuck is that? Is that a mammoth? Oh, that's a mammoth. I thought that was like a fucking like miniature dragon for a second. I'm just like, what is those exist? I was like, is this Game of Thrones? What's going on? Just like, no, it's simply a mammoth seemingly stuck in the ground. That means he's perfect pickings, prime pickings for some prime meat. So hello, Mr. Mammoth. I will assist you in getting out of the ground for the small price of your prime meats. I will return all of your normal meats back to you if you really want. However, I expect all of the prime to be mine. That rhymed. I think that was actually 3 rhymes. Prime, mine, rhyme. That's pretty good. Rhyme doesn't rhyme specifically, but it's a near rhyme. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I get some brownie points there. Anyways, we should almost be... Oh, God damn it. I hate this thing. We really have to work on its stamina. But we almost actually have another level, too. Almost another level to our name. And like I said, probably just the best way that we're going to do the hunting is we'll go inland towards the... if we go into first person, go inland towards those rivers. Usually those central 2 rivers that cut through the middle of the island. Usually those are relatively dangerous. And that's good because dangerous means lots of XP. And lots of XP means we get levels. And also means there's a chance that some alphas spawn. As long as it's not an alpha T-Rex, I'm completely comfortable trying to take that thing down. But if it's an alpha T-Rex, I am completely comfortable with not doing a fucking thing and running away, because those alpha T-Rexes are no joke. If you guys saw the episode from last season, you saw me waste, I believe, what was it, a total of 50 long neck rifle bullets, and also some Argentavis attacks, and albeit he was feeding and actually probably restoring his health, we could not even get the first blood to appear on his skin. So alphas are just something that, if it's an alpha T-Rex, it's just by my rule of thumb, I don't fuck with them. Because I prefer living over losing everything I have. And T-Rexes in the mountains. This is not, there's a reason T-Rexes did not live in the mountains. Because they are some of the most immaneuverable fucks I've ever had the quote-unquote privilege of maneuvering. But that first Argentavis should actually finish getting tamed up, and okay, he can pull off some all-terrain vehicle stuff every once in a while. You know what I want though? Spino. We gotta get a Spino soon, but that'll probably be after we get, first things first. We gotta get some saddles for what we already have. The Spino will come later because we can't even ride the Spino to like level 65. So we got a little bit of time out of us. We do still have a collectible Spino egg. Probably make some kibble out of that whenever we can get the kibble going. All we gotta do is safely grow some crops. God knows when that'll happen. Seriously, I have no clue when that's gonna happen. And this dude's about to be tamed. I think he's getting pretty close. Given the fact this guy's being fed prime meat, I'd wager to say they're gonna finish around the same time. Like, this guy's about to be hungry again. He's like, what, 67, and then this guy's at? Yeah, they're about the same food. That looks like to me 2, maybe 3 prime meat, and then that looks like 2 normal meat for him. So as long as we can guard him now, we should be relatively good to go. We do want to collect all of that cooked meat. Wow, I thought there might have been some charcoal laying around. I guess not. That would have been good though. We do want the charcoal for, what is the reason we want the charcoal for? It is, I can't think of it. Oh yeah, for all the gunpowder, making bullets. And then we want the iron, which we can easily get in the mountains here. We're going to bring our ankle up here one day, and we'll just go to town on these things, and we'll come back with a whole bunch. But first things first, I think that I'm going to begin upping the weight on my anklo. I think that's what we're going to do. So when we get back, if any of our dinos have levels, we'll check on the anklo specifically, actually Dankalo. And I almost forgot, but guys, in the comment section down below, we got 2 Argentavises. So, you can leave 2 suggestions, you know, in the same comment and separate comments, whatever. But I guess I'll pick my favorite 2. But we will refer to this duo as the Squawk Squad because that's awesome. Instead of the Suicide Squad, the Squawk Squad. It flows. It flows in a weird way, but it flows. So just let me know. Comment section down below. As always, let me know what you would like to hear these guys be named. Leave your comments. Reply to other people's comments. Tell me what you think of other people's, and I will, you know. It is important that you do talk about other people's too, because usually some of the more popular ones that everyone seems to like, I'll just be like, okay, people seem to like this, and then I'll definitely consider that more. So like the thumbs up down in the comments. I know, it's like thumbing up in the comments. No one ever does that, right? But if you do want to do that, that would be very helpful for me, and hopefully very helpful for you and your commenters, and getting them the recognition that they deserve for these dank names that they're about to bestow upon us. And I'm excited. I'm excited. We're going to have some awesome names for these, but I will, in my heart, there will be the Squawk Squad. Please tell me that's so badass. I know I'm stroking myself here, but it's badass. It really is. And we might actually tame these around the same time, so that's going to be awesome. But the final countdown commences now. There's the first Argentavis. And there's the second one. All aboard the Squawk Squadron, boys. We got to make our way back home. Hopefully these guys don't glitch into our T-Rex and fuck us over. But, haha, welcome to the Squawk Squadron. That one is absolutely stuck. But there it is. Look at it. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them there. Yeah. Ja, 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 ja. Alright, actually, I'm going to get off the T-Rex here. I do want to get a nice little close-up of these 2 following us. Ow, broke our ankle. Oh, we could go for that. Hey, there's a little bit of a heat wave going. That means the mountains aren't going to be freezing cold. Okay, look at this. Look at the badassery of Squawk Squad. Actually, let's whistle the follow off, right? That way maybe they'll land, and I do just want to get a cool little angle of these fellas, right? Yeah, there's one. There's that beauty. Gotta do some like photography stuff and just get some beautiful angles. Oh, that's a hold it there. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Look at that. The Squawk Squadron. It returns. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that one over there in the back. He's just a derp. He's just like flying in the mountain like, am I going, Star, am I going the right way? I don't know. I was never good at learning how, where go. And I'm just like, yeah. You're a lost cause. Okay, well, let's throw your ass on enable follow and throw yours on enable follow and get you guys back home safely. Hop on to Sexy Rexy, our protector, and, oh, hello, of course, one of his many shits of the day. I believe that's the 7th one I've counted for today. Probably more, to be honest. He probably poops way more. Well, you know, to be honest, knowing Sexy Rexy, she probably poops only while I'm around, and specifically while I am under her, because that's what Sexy Rexy does. Literally shits on me. Like, not metaphorically. She literally does it. She literally does it. She's too nice to metaphorically do it. She only does it physically. And we're stuck in some fucking trees, aren't we, dude? Okay, well, we gotta pull some firefighter shit here and save our T-Rex, who seems to have been entrenched in some trees. Okay, yo, Argentavises, don't pull this shit. Alright, don't pull this shit. I know what you're trying to pull. I know you're trying to get all up in my business. And I know how that's gonna end. The finale of Season 1 involved this, and now there's 2 of you, so please, you motherfuck just tackled me. Please, just don't fly into me, okay? At the end of Season 1, literally the last episode, when I had the Argentavises following me, that was the biggest disaster I'd ever seen. Oh my god, what happened? There's a raptor slaughter over there. Okay, these fucking dudes, man. Oh my god. Dude, I can't move. I physically can't move. God, thank God this isn't like a cross-country road trip. Otherwise, we'd be so fucked. Okay, please don't fly into me, you dumb birds. I'm just trying to get home. Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Okay, the gorilla's taking a shit. Okay, just no. Okay. They're trailing behind. That's good. Trailing behind. Yo, don't get in a fight with the gorilla, please. Keep all hands inside the vehicle. Do not attempt to fight the bystanders. And here we go. Okay, you know, we're back home. We're back home. I don't know how, but we're back home. And we're gonna get you guys to stop following me. There we go. The 2 Argentavises. If you guys could land, that'd be cool too. I don't know if you're into that. You should get into it though. It's pretty cool. But I do want to check out their stats. So, the level 39. Woo-wee. Look at that. Look at those stats on it. 240% melee damage. I'm tempted to turn that one into a sort of tank. Just because his health is a lot higher. And so is his melee damage. So I kind of want to turn this Argentavis into a flying tank with how he's statted. And then what I want to do with the second one is turn this one into kind of our flyer, where if we just got to fly somewhere, you know, lots of stamina, lots of movement speed. That's the two focuses for that one. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? And then also keep that in mind when you are coming up with your names, is that what do you want to name the tank or the movement one, and what do you want to name the tanky one? Because we got two. We can diversify our stats and have a little bit of fun here. And boy, oh boy, we're definitely going to be having some fun. So be sure to check that out. And potentially, you know, even let me know how, you know, if there's separate ways or different ways you guys might want to see them statted. And you might want to see me just up their stats. So like I said, this one's probably going to be stamina and movement speed. This one's probably going to be health and melee, but also a little bit of stamina too. No, stamina's good on Argentavis. There's maybe some movement speed on that one. Something like that. Yeah, but just be sure to let me know, because that one is level 39 compared to that 13. So something I want to make that guy movement and that guy a tank. I think that's where we're going to be going. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for these last couple episodes. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.